G'day folks, welcome back to Pete's Investing. It's February 21, 2024. This is the US and Brent Crude oil price update. Now we're still caught in a channel, although we did have a bearish divergence on the hourly and that's been hit. So let's get stuck into it. So looking at US crude first, you can see on the weekly, daily and hourly. We've got on the weekly, we're still in a just broken to a slight bullish momentum on the ADX 25. Our multiple moving average CCI 150 is also starting to turn up. And we've got our bullish arrows here, which indicate is probably hit a bottom somewhere along here, so we might see a bit of a pull back to the upside in the longer term. On the daily chart, just be careful, we're still in a bearish outlook. It's been stuck in this range for some time, hitting this minor and major resistance up there at 78.46 and 79.25 respectively. Now it's actually pulling back again, but again all bullish arrows indicate a potential further upside in the near term. On the hourly though, we did have this, you can see there a cluster of red candles, red arrows I should say, showing a potential pullback, which it eventually did. It did it once here, then we saw those bullish arrows there, went up further, and we projected a bearish divergence here on our last video, and it's actually pulled back in conjunction with those bearish arrows as well. It's pulled back, hit our target area, and that target area is the 23 to 38% Fibonacci range. And just to demonstrate, it's always, for those new to the art, pull a Fibonacci range between the highs and the lows, and that 23 to 38% is our target range for these. Whenever there's a divergence, a bearish or a bullish divergence, in this case it was a bearish divergence. There was another one back here. You can see there the price pulled back, and that would have hit another range target area there, and I've drawn just delete that Fibonacci. You can see that was the other target area hit back here when that declined. So we always pay attention to these divergence, both bearish and bullish, in conjunction with these bearish arrows. That helps our case for a pullback in that case. So again, bearish in the medium to short term on the US crude. On Brent crude, similar sort of picture applies to the Brent crude price. Again, you can see there it just broke up into a slight bullish movement on the weekly. Still bearish on the daily and hourly, and similar patterns as you can see with the Brent crude price. On BP, Proto Bay Royalty Trust, BPT is the ticker. That's still very bearish on the ADX on the weekly, on the CCI 150 multiple moving averages, and on the daily bearish as well, and on the hourly bearish, although we do have this bullish divergence in play on both the daily and the hourly. And I've drawn a target area for that on the daily and a similar target on the hourly. These are independent in terms of divergence. They don't always match. So just be careful of that as well. So again, that's showing a somewhat positive bullish movement to the upside. And I've got no bearish arrows to show any further downside at the moment. It's all showing these cluster of blue or bullish arrows. Likewise on the daily as well. Quick update on the latest crude oil analysis or news. US crude oil prices fell on Tuesday after reaching a 3-month high last week, despite ongoing conflict in the Middle East. This pullback might be due to profit taking and pressure from declining gas prices. Although the conflict and attack on a cargo ship highlight potential supply disruptions, concerns about inflation and demand could keep prices in check. Some further analysis or outlook. Mixed demand outlook. Global oil demand growth is expected to slow down due to economic headwinds, putting downward pressure on prices. Increased US production combined with stable output from other major producers, keeping supply well balanced for now. Uncertainty surrounding the war in Ukraine and potential OPEC production cuts add some upward pressure on prices. And a strong US dollar makes oil imports more expensive for non-US consumers, potentially hindering demand. So again, it's still caught in this channel. Some slight bullish movement on the long term, on the weekly at least, but still bearish on the daily and hourly, so just be careful of that. And we did hit our bearish divergence. So if you got value out of the video, hit that like and subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Support us more on Patreon with some weekly scans of stocks, and we'll see you in a future video. Thanks for watching.